Did you see what I did there? Still watching the last video I made? Still leaving me a paragraph or two comments? Yeah, I would read some of those comments, but I deleted them, and actually one person got reported for harassment and bullying. The same person that's gotten blocked from my Telegram and from Rumble and Facebook. So the reason I made the last video on Rumble and YouTube Live called What If, because I was seeing how many people actually listened to the whole video. And I was conducting a little experiment and a little honeypot of my own. It worked. Again. You lost Raven's test. That's too bad for you. I feel sorry for these people. I really do. I'm going to tell you something, because I'm just going to address the comments that were rudely left on my page. The people who, after you watch the last hour-long video, or 52 minutes and 38 seconds, which is 7-Eleven, ironically, I can tell you this much right now. I've triggered you into a world that you can't even understand. That's why you're leaving these trolly comments on my page. Okay? I'm going to tell you, you have no understanding of what my timeline is if you are still on the Filipino page and telling me that I should be ashamed of myself for following a Filipino. I can tell you 1,000% you did not go watch Quantum Films, number one. I can tell you 1,000% you have not done your due diligence because you're sitting there being a pissy little turd. There, I said it. I'm talking to one man in particular who has been harassing me. Okay? You now muted, and I reported your account for bullying and harassment. I'm not going to put up with it anymore. I don't care what your opinion is of anyone. I don't care what you think about Phil. I do not give a shit. I don't care what you think about Nick. I do not want to hear it on my page anymore. What are you guys going to do, you haters? That's why I made the video. Like, I'm going to sit here and watch y'all eat a big turd sandwich if I'm right. That's all that means. I had to eat turd sandwiches about people before. I know what that tastes like. It's not very good. I never wanted to talk about politics a long time, and I literally, every time I heard TURMP's name before this thing happened, I'm like, please stop talking. I don't ever hear about that again. Then I did my own research and my own due diligence. And if somebody tells me again that I have not done my due diligence on Phil, you're projecting your own, you haven't your due diligence. That's all I can say. I can tell you didn't watch that video. I can tell you you haven't gone to the document site where he flat out lays down. You haven't been to his page even to see what it is, because you just hate them. So who's the funny person now? That's all I gotta say. So you can love or hate me. I don't care. I don't care what you want to put on this comment of, Raven, I used to love you, but I didn't trust you with the whole queen thing. You guys, I'm just going to tell you something. I talk about the word queen or king or any of that. You have not gotten the message from 4 years ago. 4 years ago, you've been sitting in this vibration of thinking somebody has hierarchy in regards to you. These people are here to dismantle the hierarchy. Do you get what I'm saying? Greg saying, I'm a king. People are like, you're a fraud because that's not true. Well, no, he's telling you we're all kings and queens. We're all equal. That's kind of some of the things he said. And he was promoting GESARA. I don't know. He was part of the, I think, in behind stuff that other people didn't. He was exposing the royals as a fraud. Who are they equating RD with right now on W5? Waco? I've seen it. They're equating me to a Waco wacko. Do you guys actually know what Waco is all about? This is why I'm detached from these timelines, because the truth is not the way some people think it is. If you're thinking that Phil with his own mouth has said these bad things, you're not seeing the glitches in the cutting off of the videos and things like that. You're not seeing where that whole video was taken and then compiled into one. If you're seeing that you think RD has some sort of like hierarchy over somebody, you miss the point of the sovereignty. And the very first video that I did, okay, it's a title. I am Queen Raven in Barbados. So this is why it's important to detach from your emotions. If you're sitting there talking shit to me about what I've said or done, then you're not following anything I've ever said, and I'm going to delete your comments because you are not discerning and detaching from even your expectations of me. That's the other part. I, for years have said, quit putting people on pedestals. I do not have Phil on a pedestal. Just to be clear, I think I might have watched 5 hours of his videos in its entirety. Leanne watches the videos for me. She takes notes. I don't have time to do that. However, I have done a lot of research on the person. And I've done a lot of research on the other person who stole my work. So I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm detached, and my work is the one being used against what its intended purposes were for. So it's just kind of funny to me. This is just making me laugh. Keep the comments coming, you trolls, because I enjoy it. I'm starting to make some songs about some people. You know, like I've got one I've been working on for a few months. It's "Don't be a dick like Richard." That's a tagline I've got going on. I think it's kind of funny because it's a play on names. So that's all where I'm at. Like, you guys can leave as many comments as you want about, you know, who you think I am as a person or whatever. You don't know what's going on in the background, and you don't know what I've known for 4 years. You don't know who has supported me, and maybe that'll come to light one day, and maybe that might change your mind too. I don't tell you everything, you know. You might think I do, but I don't. So you can either love or hate me, but quit putting people on pedestals. It's over. It's done. It's done. You either respect people online or you shut your pie hole. That's pretty much what it's coming to. And if you're sitting there talking trash about anybody and not unifying people, then you're losing the game. That's the point of the last video. So that's about as short and sweet as I can make it. So I love you guys all. I'm appreciative of everyone, and I think we're sitting here trying to support each other, not tear each other down. So if you're constantly trying to tear me down, like, it's not gonna work. I just think you've got some cabal program in your head, and I literally do, because you can't see the truth. You don't want to see the truth. You do not want to see the truth. You're not ready for it. You can't handle the truth. So that's the way I look at it, and I don't care. It's not just my truth, it's other people's truth too. So whatever works for you, dude. But you keep the shitty comments up, and I just shovel them off the page, block, delete, bam, bam, bam. Because I don't give a fuck about your opinion about me. Maybe that should be a new line in the song. I know I'm so crass, you know. Oh, I'm so rude, I'm so vulgar. I've been this person for years, okay? I love people. But how much abuse do people need to take, you know, before we don't need to take it anymore? I'm standing in my power. Boo-doo, boop, boop, boo-doo. And if that don't suit you, scroll on by. Scroll on by. I love you. Have a good day. That's all I wanted to say. I just find it hilarious. Keep it coming. So, yeah. Yeah, if France, oh, are you one of the what most enlightened women? And I completely changed my beliefs and point of view. Oh, I love that. Thank you. Actually made me choke up a little bit. Okay, I love you guys very much. Have a good day. That was beautiful.